Christ is in our midst and forever shall be. Saint Paisios and the Drug Addict by Metropolitan Neophytos of Morphou. Father Andreas, the lady asked, some people have more zeal, more divine eros, love for God. They are naturally more inclined toward temperance, fasting, and drawing nearer to Christ than others. Is this added value, so to speak, added by God himself? How does it work exactly? His Eminence Metropolitan Neophytos of Morphou. Heredity plays a crucial role. Though this truth may seem unjust to the logic of some people, our God is a God of love and justice. What's your first name? Despoina. Dear Miss Despoina, I will answer your question with a personal experience I had with Saint Paisios. I believe it will answer perfectly your question. When I visited Saint Paisios, I believe it was my third time seeing him. I spent the night at Kuf le Moseo Monastery on Mount Athos, which is a neighbouring monastery to the cell of Saint Paisios at Panaguda. There were more people who spent the night at the monastery after the morning of the Divine Liturgy, which takes place every single day at the monastery. We would descend all together to see the great starets and elder of Mount Athos, Saint Paisios. Among all these people, there was a Greek guy from Thessaloniki, and we talked into the night. He talked to me about his life, divorced parents. The guy had turned to drugs. He had never attended a liturgy in his life. His first time attending a liturgy came at the monastery where we were staying. I've heard so many things about this man, Elder Paisios, he told me. He is my last hope. That's what he told me. Omeros, which was my lay name back then. Saint Paisios is my last hope, not just to break free from drugs, but to find relationship with this God you people dare call Father, our Father who art in heaven, right? I can't call him Father, Dimitri told me. Everything went astray in my life. Everything went wrong. I was listening him carefully. While he was talking, Saint Eumenios had taught me, to the suffering, the agitated and the wronged ones, don't play the lawyer. It's better to keep silent, listen to them, and pray inwardly for them. So I tried to apply it. I only told him one thing. Listen, Dimitris. Tomorrow morning we'll visit Saint Paisios together. We'll let the others enter and visit first. Saint Paisios knows me a bit. I visited him before. When the time comes for me to see him, I'll ask Elder Paisios to spend my time with you. I played the large-hearted. The kid was happy. We attended the liturgy in the morning. Then 7 or 8 persons, mostly university students, we were all headed to the cell of Panaguda. Elder Paisios began to see each one of us separately. After he had first done a collective psychotherapy, or better, a psychograph, at his outdoor Arkon Tariki guest house. Afterwards he asked, does anyone want to see me privately? Is it ever possible to visit Saint Paisios and reply, I don't? You'd come up with the dumbest question just to get alone time with him. So the first 5 did see him privately. Dimitris, now it's your turn, I told him in my mind. I was thinking with my logic and not my nous. I thought to myself, if I, Omeros, at 23 years old, sympathized with him, how much more would a saint like Saint Paisios? As soon as he entered Saint Paisios' cell, he got out. When I saw him exiting, I got furious. I walked in almost ready to pick a fight with Saint Paisios. Yeronda, I told him, The kid came out joyful nonetheless, but he had stayed inside just for a second. What did you say to him, and he came out joyful in 1 second? I asked Saint Paisios. He needs the entire Gospel of Luke. Translator's note. The phrase implies the difficulty of handling a case like Dimitri's. Abraham begot Jacob, Isaac and then Jacob, Matthew 1:1. Saint Paisios. Come on now. You are letting your emotions get the better of you. His Eminence. Did he say to you that his parents are divorced? He doesn't call God a father. He doesn't say the Our Father prayer. Saint Paisios. Listen, my son. I told him just one word, Dimitris. I will be your father from now on. Thessaloniki is close to Mount Athos. Every 2 months you'll come and visit me for 2 minutes. You'll go to Thessaloniki to the priest at such and such a place and confess. Only to this particular one. If you go to other priests, they'll turn you into mince meat. And I don't want you to come back as a meatball. That's what Saint Paisios told him. They'll turn you into mince meat. And I don't want you to come back as a meatball. Every 2 months, we'll see each other and we'll work together. I will be your father. Was it difficult for me to say to him, Dimitris, your father is the Father of Christ, our Father who art in heaven? He wouldn't have been able to understand it. Whereas since you have the experience of your own biological father, you are able to feel God as a father too. On the contrary, the experience of his own biological father was an anathema, pure indifference. That's why I told him, Dimitris, I will be your father. Believe me, even if I die, I'll take you with me, Saint Paisios told Dimitris. The kid left overjoyed. That's why I saw him so joyful, because he had found a father, and who of all people, Saint Paisios. Right away I cried and I told him, Yeronda, forgive me for getting angry at you. I don't understand how a spiritual father works. He says, listen, my son. He liked the fact that he saw me humbling myself, crying, accusing myself. Listen, my son, I'll tell you something which you'll need in the future. He stayed with me for an hour. He was talking and talking and talking, jokes, counsels, many things. Every once in a while I was thinking to myself, he should at least have given Dimitris 10 minutes out of the 1 hour we were spending together right now. He said, don't think like that. He could even see my thoughts. Saint Paisios, don't think like that. Let me give an example for you to understand. This kid's soul, we have some rocks here we call Carulia. It's a barren land. Nothing can grow. Nothing can sprout. In order to plant something there, you'd have to go cut rocks and make a dry stack, get fertile soil in small barrels, go up and down, fill the dry stack, then go to Caries, the capital of Mount Athos, and get some tomato seeds to plant. Then go find water, and every 2 or 3 days you need to make sure to water it. You must then be careful. Will the sea wind rise and scorch my tomatoes? When is the hour to stake them upright? Before the Aegean's wind uproots them? When should I spray them? This kid's soul is like a rock, Saint Paisios told me. Nothing can take root in his soul right now. It takes years of work for even a small garden to grow. If just a small grass, even a single herb manages to sprout in his soul, that's excellent. Because he was wronged in this life, and he will receive justice in the next. While you, and he points at me, what fertile soul is the one your father, your mother, your grandparents, your heredity gave you? Even if someone spits at your soil, his spit will bear fruit. Besides, at the edge of the estate of your soul, I see a fence, a huge reservoir. You must work really hard in your life to fill this huge reservoir of your soul. But if you do manage to fill it, along with the help of our prayers, do you know how many people will quench their thirst? Unless you fill it to first quench your own thirst, then for tens, hundreds, thousands, more to quench their thirst. Omeros, you won't be saved. Work 50 miracles or so as well. You are obliged to work them because of the heredity you inherited from your ancestors. Whereas this kid Dimitris, even if he commits 50 sins, but utters one, Lord, I have sinned, and in this way a herb manages to sprout in his barren rock, he will be saved. His Eminence turns to the woman who asked the question. Thus you understand what the answer is? Heredity, the work of our ancestors, our own passions and mistakes, our personal effort, the spiritual fathers we found, the husband you found, all play a crucial role. Our God won't ask the same things from every one of us. If you went to church a bit before the Triodion begun, on 11th of February 2024, we listened to the Gospel reading of the talents, Matthew 25:14-30. This is what it says. This English translation of the sermon of His Eminence Metropolitan Neophytos of Morphou was presented for otelders.org by Porphyrios. This is a segment from the 30-second Lightning, the Lighter of the Saints series of meetings, held on 2nd of March 2024 at the Holy Church of Saint Therapon in Lythrodontas under the Metropolis of Tamasos and Oreini, Cyprus.